Hey everyone, it's Samara with Samara Keeps It Real Estate and another episode of our local loves. I had to throw on my broker hat this weekend because I went to the state housing huddle where it's policy leaders, developers, nonprofit organizations. They all meet together to push solutions for affordability. Guys, this is important because these are things that I all fight for: homelessness prevention, community growth, and just overall affordability for housing. It's an annual conference that's held in Atlantic City. It's led by the DCA, the NJHFMA, the NJEDA, and the NJRA. All the A's. This week it was here for 2 days. Earlier this week at AC. We had speakers. We had amazing energy in the room of people that are trying to solve this problem that we're working through. We had the keynote spotlight this year was Peggy Bailey. She is a national housing policy leader who focuses on equity, income, security, all the things. And there's going to be some really cute blurbs I'm going to add in here and some things that I was able to capture to share with you guys because these things are important because it's local. Our speaker that was there, Lieutenant Governor Taisha Way, I believe it is. She joined the conference referencing the state's focus on housing, economic mobility, and all the things that we need to do to work together to improve some of these policies that are in place. I rarely ever talk politics. I never will talk politics. For the most part, I want to still love everybody. I want everybody to love each other. You guys can be divided. You can have different opinions. You can be different political alignments. And that's okay because we need everybody to be different. But one thing should remain the same is that we care about people, the people part of it. So my whole perspective, I hope nobody gets upset or offended. My whole perspective here is the change. The fact that we have numbers that are crazy low, that we have needs for the home security, solving for the problem of homelessness. Like as a real estate agent, watching how these rental prices are going through the roof, watching how some of these prices and everything is just the shift in the dynamic of what we're dealing with and how families are struggling to make ends meet. So we're talking, pay their mortgage, pay their bills, find a way to stay in their houses, need to move but can't afford the rents that are going on because they don't qualify for certain things. But these are all things that people are working on actively to improve. And I go to conferences like this to be able to hear these think tanks, to be surrounded by people who are trying to find a solution. And the energy in there was insane. So I wanted to bring it back to share. It is a different type of local love, but it is a real local love because it all filters into like the things that are important to us, right? Our community. It's community-based. It is driven by the impact of those around us who care to make change. There are nonprofit organizations out there that are doing big things. There are developers out there that are, leveraging partnerships with towns to be able to solve some of the problems that we're having. And it all kind of ties back to home, right? So no matter what side of the fence that you're on, I don't care. The bottom line is we're trying to help people. And when there's people that are in place trying to help others and offer a hand and come up with solutions, I'm all for it. I'm also never done learning. So for me, I learn something new every day. So there was breakout sessions. There was all these different things. I'm going to post some of the things that we kind of went to, some of the classes, some of the speakers. So you guys can feel free to Google them later and get more information. And I'll add some tabs and links for you guys to kind of look into. But the fact that I was able to be in that room and hear how people are navigating this market as a real estate leader that's been in this business for 20 plus years, and the fact that I love real estate and the fact that I love people, being able to collide those worlds and figure out how to help more people is huge for me. So I wanted to share with you guys as our local love episode this week to talk through and see some of the footage and just get some of the know. And you guys already know I'm big on education because we do a Q&A every Monday. Some of you guys join me, some of you watch my videos after and then DM me. But for those of you who are watching, this is also designed to help, right? Like as a person who needs to buy a house or wants to sell a house or needs to rent a spot, like being aware of what's happening and resources that are available to you is so paramount. And if you want to know where to go and where to look and things like that, like DM me, local love, because that's what we're doing right now. DM me local love and I will send you some of the resources that I am fully aware of, ones that are coming in, those who are looking for rental assistance, project-based things that are coming. If you want to be in the know, reach out to me. This is definitely going to be a little fun, but informative because I want you guys to kind of be in the know and know where to go for information. So feel free to DM me, Local Love. I'll pop on after you guys take out some of our content. There's some cool things that happened at the conference. I met some cool people. The New Jersey Realtor table was there. My people are here. I have to see my people. So the New Jersey Real Estate, thank you. New Jersey Realtors, thank you for having a booth. Thank you for being present and for being part of the conversation and for a solution. So guys, check this out. I want you guys to see some of the key things that we got from these keynote speakers, some of the cool topics, and some other resources. So check this out. Let me know your thoughts. I'll be right back. I know, pretty cool, right, guys? Like lots and lots of energy in that room. People that we were meeting, networking. I made some new friends, but some key takeaways for my homeowners and my renters. I just want to make sure you guys see this. I'll probably share some graphics for you if I can, but basically, number one, the supply is the story, okay? New Jersey leaders are aligning and housing and economic development teams are putting together to add units and reduce some of the pressure around these rents, all right? That's the hope. That's the framework. That's what we're working on. NJEDA is working on different programming. Number two, guys, partnerships win, but I've always said that, right? Public versus private plus nonprofit equals projects that are better run, better services, and dollars that can stretch further. So collaborations are going to be really big as we build these things out, but they're always big, guys. Collab, work together, solution. There's so many different industries coming together. And three, celebrating what works. This conference really honors projects and small businesses and nonprofits that are moving the needle to provide useful tools for towns and different things statewide. So guys, here we are, statewide, to find the solution, all right? And then they feed you, right? That's the thing. So if I want to tie this into homelessness and the housing insecurity, guys, I want to make sure we touch this point because I feel like there's information for those who are struggling. And you'll check out some of the bullets. I'll give you some resources and information, but homelessness, it isn't just a statistic, guys, okay? It is a supply, an access, and stability problem, and we need to fix it. The state's playbook here connects new units, rental assistance, different programs, grants, economic mobility, the same ingredients we use locally, right, to keep our neighbors housed. So, I mean, there's so many key things that come out of this, and I want to make sure I share this with you guys. I'll probably show some things on the screen so you guys can check it out, but ultimately, we're looking at these notes and trying to solve for the housing insecurities that we all face. Some of us face it on a small scale, some of us face it on a big scale, but knowing where we can go for help is going to be key. All right. And people out there trying to find solutions if the ones that we currently have aren't working. All right. So again, this was like a really good opportunity for think tanking and just being able to have that energy in the room. There were plenty of vendors there. I'll share some of the vendors that were there so you guys can see some of the footage there because it was just a lot of fun. And they're there again in support and in networking and finding solutions and just being able to have a conversation. Like I said, and they fed you. So food's always good. If you feed me, I'm really, really listening. So check this out, guys. Here's some more stats for you guys and some more footage from the event because it was, again, lots of fun. We had some really good speakers and I just want to make sure I share this with you. I didn't want to let a week go by where I did not share. And this is considered local love because this impacts all of us. It really does. Thank you for you guys always like locking in and trying to get more information around how you can better serve others, as well as, knowing what's going on in your industries. Check this out. So So I'm sure we keep looking at all the details, all the information, and ultimately we want to know what this means for us, right? What does it mean for you? And then just really quickly, there's so many things that impact us in general. But for my buyers, you're going to have more options coming in targeted towns. So watch for local incentives and down payment assistance programs as they come open. And if you don't have somebody keeping you in the know, DM your girl. I have lenders I work with. I have providers and different things that we know about for resources. For my owners, think about it. ADUs, small infills, rehab programs, they could all pop up. Be sure to track your municipal updates. And for my renters, keep an eye on waitlist openings, right? Any new buildings, any lease ups. And I can post these alerts, guys. And if you want to be in the know, DM me. I can add you to my outreach, my newsletter, so you guys have information. But this conference really was about partnering with tools and resources to help you be abreast of what's going on in the future. So thank you, guys. I hope that that's very helpful to you. I want to make sure you really know that I will keep bringing you back to the best ideas from rooms like this. I have to. It's our job, right? So we can turn policy into keys in your hand. All right. So I want you guys to drop questions. If you have any, DM me below local love for resources, and I will send you guys everything I know, whatever I got, whatever can help you. Explain to me what's going on in your world, how I can be of assistance. Because at the end of the day, I'm here to serve. That is what I do. I love real estate. I've been doing it for 20 plus years. I love the people part of it. I love I love process of letting someone be a part of the journey, and just experiencing it, right? And there's my clients. Thank you guys for locking in, because you guys are really good about being aware of what's going on and not being afraid to ask the questions so that I can inform you. Should it be something that's new to you, right? It's not something that you study every day. It's something that you know every day. Even if you watch the news, maybe you're not looking for actual housing concerns because they don't apply to you right now. But you might hear somebody who's suffering, somebody who might need some assistance, and that there are people out there working on it. Like they're trying to figure it out. So I'll keep bringing ideas back from rooms like this because this is amazing. I love being able to get the energy and share it, and being able to provide this back to you guys on the local love level, because some of you guys aren't sitting in those rooms and have probably zero interest sitting in it. But if I give you like the bite-size highlight key points, it's like, oh, I didn't know this was a thing. I probably could definitely use that information. My girlfriend's struggling right now. Let me see if I can give that to her. So guys, it's all about sharing. It's all about having things on a local level. It's all about just being a good neighbor. Again, no matter what side of the fence that you're on, and looking out for each other. So thank you guys for joining me for another episode of Local Love Fridays with Samara. And I look forward to seeing you all really, really soon. Take care, guys. Bye.